Alrighty then, guys. We're gonna use pecan pie recipe right now. And my pecan pie recipe is simple, 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 simple. You're gonna use, it's what they call I guess they call it K-Roll syrup, is the name brand I guess. But you can use any kind of syrup, to be honest with you, but people like using this corn syrup. So you can get that dark K-Roll syrup you want to. You're gonna need like a cup of K-Roll syrup. A cup of syrup, shit. You gonna get yourself 3 eggs, then 2 tablespoons of melted butter. So that's a half of that little stick right there. I'm gonna put in the microwave right quick, like bop it down. And like a tablespoon of vanilla, but I'm gonna throw a little bit extra now. I like it for that, you know what I'm saying? Especially if your vanilla ain't like fresh. You want to put a little more in there, cause when it age, you lose some of its flavor. And then you're gonna have a half cup of these toasted pecans. Hey, you're gonna want to toast you some pecans at 350 degrees for about 7 to 10 minutes. And a rule is, once you get them all lined out on your tray like this here, let them go for like 2.5, 3.5 minutes. Toss them up again and do it again, but I ain't gonna do all that. I'm just gonna do this. And what you want to do is you want to toast them, not roast, toast them until you start kind of smelling aromatic smells, and they just get a little toastiness on them. That's it. Cause these like right here, they what they is. They raw. Anything could taste a little better with a little cooking to it. But once you toast these, it adds a little, it don't add, but it brings the flavor out a little more. And your recipes be a whole lot better with the toasted pecans. And then they have a little more, if you get them right, they'll be a little more whole, I don't know the word, but they'll fare better in your recipes versus them getting soggy. They have a little crisp to them. So let's get them in the oven. Some of these going on the red velvet cake. So did them all together. And you gonna I got the shells behind me. I got some frozen shells. Frozen, y'all. I thawed them out. And I'm gonna put them in a 350-degree oven. Probably for about 5-6 minutes or so, to let them get a little bit of head start on the crust. And I'm going too far, ain't I? Yeah, I'm going too far. I don't need to tell you how to do it right now. I'm just telling you the ingredients. And 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. All-purpose. No self-rising, just all-purpose. And that, I got it mixed right here in my cup of brown sugar. Packed brown sugar, y'all. So, this recipe gonna make like 2 of your pecan pies. So don't worry about that. What we're gonna do is take a knife here. I got all the gadgetry. Should I use it? Let me see. If it's right here in my face, I'm gonna use it. No, I'm not gonna use it. But I wanna tell y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the easier way. But I got this here. You just roll it, boom, boom, boom. But what I do on the easy side, you take a fork. Put this down right there. Take a fork. Get you some holes in your crust. They keep you from doing all that rising and busting on you. Wow. I don't know why they ain't got them in here already. Wow. That's what you do. All right, y'all. While that them shells in the oven par baking, put this dry ingredients in there like that. Now I'm gonna melt my 2 tablespoons of butter right quick. Y'all, you don't want this butter hot. You just want it melted. And kind of put it in almost lastly, because if it's hot, it'll start cooking your egg whites. Clump up on you. Wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like that at all. Promise you won't. Let's see. Stay right there. Bow. Get these two joints here kind of incorporated together. If you got some issue with flour, you ain't gotta add this flour. It's just a nice binder, y'all. That's all. But this is not actually part of the recipe like this to make it. But I like to use it as a binder. Help get that that filling. That's what I'm trying to say. That filling. It helps that filling have a little thickness to it. I mean, it's gonna have some thickness if you follow these directions, but it'd be a little better with that way to me, you know. Alright, I'm gonna put that cup of corn syrup in there. Watch how easy this is. You're gonna be like, dang, I thought pecan pies were kind of difficult to make. Nah. Actually, a pecan pie is a dump pie, and it's pretty much the easiest pie to make. Easiest pie is the thing, say. Just checked on my shells, y'all. That's what I was doing. And you could add all these ingredients at one time, but I like to kind of not overcrowd so I can mix better when I'm doing something. Once they get halfway mixed like that, put in that vanilla flavor. Whoa, Tiger, that is a good amount. Alright. Alright, let's drop these eggs in here. Bow. Uh-oh, I need my bag. Bow. Now, if you get you a little eggshell in there, don't worry about it. Just more crunchier the pie be. I'm just messing with you. Don't nobody want that. Break them up. Break them up. Break them up. I said break them up. Come on. Get that a good whisk. And also, this egg gonna help bind it. Once it, you know, this egg and that flour, both of those gonna help make you get you a good, nice, crispy crust. Not crispy crust, but pie that when you cut it, it'll be one piece. It won't tear all into melted chunks and nothing. Let me get these shells up out the oven. Want this good and mixed. And I'm using this because y'all, you ain't actually gotta use nothing like this. Just to show you, you ain't gotta use a mixer for this recipe. Then comes that butter. Hoping them cool down already. That's why I'm shaking like this. Let it get a little air to it. Bow. Alright, take one of these par-baked shells and want to put your pecans in it. What I'm doing, y'all, is behind your back, I'm putting some on this other shell. But as you know, I gotta save some for the red velvet frosting. A little more. You're gonna take half of your mixture. You want to share the width. Like I said on those cakes. I'm gonna fill them both up. You also can take these pecans and mix it in the mixture. But I like to just put mine at the bottom. They're gonna float up top. And they're gonna do their little thug thizzle. Now we're gonna pop these in the oven. Uncover for about 20 minutes. Then we're gonna cover the shell up so it won't get burnt. Okay, y'all, watch this. That's some no stick spray for the pecan pie, right? Like I said, you don't want to burn your crust and have a nasty. Ooh now. They're not ready, y'all. It's been in there 30 minutes. I mean 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Put it back. Y'all, that spray was to keep the syrup from sticking to the foil. And this foil is gonna keep your crust from getting burnt to a crisp. Now we cook it the rest of the way.